ads are done. When did that happen?
If someone tagged the lip while they're eating lady.
Well, so hello, Ginger. How is you? Doing the final stretch in Time Stranger, and pause. And very grumped that the game kept like 60% of the agent points at the very last stretch of the game. I feel like Cyber Sleuth did pretty much the exact same thing, did it not? You'd think they would have learned by now. But that's not very good game design. You're just behind me is all. You're just behind me. Alright. Last time Jin lost a leg.
My leg!
My leg! And I know I left off with Gracia carrying Jin, because we're gonna go get Jin a new leg. Nasty and Ser are with them. They're going to Katun, go to the Flats Lagoon. Or, Nagalar. No. I was attempting to figure out a good joke comeback and I couldn't. That's why I was like, no. I love you, baby. In Cyber Sleuth, you could at least do randoms for points. You didn't have entire stages of evolution locked behind Sleuth rank. Fair. Touche. So it sounds like it's going to cause a difficulty issue. So knowing this, I definitely know something I need to do is keep an eye on the group as they go out, because we want to get them to Katun. Because at least Katun is closer to the Flats Lagoon. And that way I can definitely get a good leg, if necessary. Yeah, I was gonna say, there was a minute where I was trying to navigate Mana that direction, but then I had to remember, oh yeah, we want to get sake, because we want to continue getting money. If we don't get enough money, then we're not gonna recruit enough people in order to work the grounds. That's going to be the inevitable sight for the guild hall. And we can't have that now, can we? But yeah, I also remember that they were ambushed by fucking ninjas. Swamp ninjas at that. We had some, but not all, of our food stolen. So that's fun. Yeah, definitely for the time being, Gracie is going to be hobbling and limping. What may happen in a bit is that once Mana's done checking for a sake resupply, I may have Mana catch up, because Athletics 58, yo. Plus, now she's got wooden sandals, because I remembered that we looted that off of some poor sap. Then Mana will grab Jin, and Mana will finish the journey with Jin in tow, because Mana also needs to work on her strength. And then, hopefully, from there, we can just get Gracia to recover, and then either Ser or Nagalar to run as a sake mule. That's such terrible terminology. Because the sake isn't even illegal. Except in the Holy Nation. There, I'm pretty sure they hate fun and they don't like alcohol. But they're Holy Nation, and we don't like them because we're a shek. Alright, into the Dancing Skeleton, which is very morbid because it has a skeleton body as a sign. I, for one, do not think that is funny. There's the barkeep. Bring me your finest sake. They had a restock. Gimme, 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 gimme. We also do need to resupply them with food, so I will buy a couple of these. Ah, so Mormons! Why? Why you gotta be like that? Such a bad joke. That is a bad joke. How dare. If anybody watching this now or watching the VOD who take offense to that, I am very sorry. I'm sure there are some folks who are Mormons who would take that joke and be all like, ha! Yeah, we kind of are like that. Like, in this case, I don't think you're as bad as the Holy Nation here. Holy Nation are... Look, there's having a stick up your ass, and then there's having the whole fucking tree branch, and I think they have the whole tree branch. And Mormons aren't even remotely that bad. I'm so uneducated as far as the religions go, so, like, don't even ask me. I'll say some stupid, not even accurate or true bullshit, more than likely. Okay. So. Alright. Mono to Gracia to deliver Jin to Katoon for leg replacement. It would be nice to have a mod where we can intentionally replace our limbs. Oh, I was like, where the fuck did they go? I was zoomed too far out. I couldn't see individual placements of people. It would be nice to have a mod to, like, be able to intentionally replace limbs, but then again, this is not Cyberpunk, and you generally don't want to lose your fucking arm in post-apocalyptia. Largely speaking. Just unfortunately, the benefits of having replacement limbs can sometimes outweigh the, you know, regular limb. Like, there are legs that increase your movement speed astronomically. So, to have those, is kind of good, to say the least. Especially when you can have a pair rather than the one. But, make no mistake, even having the one gives you, like, movement speed benefits. And I really do feel like if this game were to have been completely, fully developed and not kind of left in this state, don't get me wrong, it's entirely playable and it is very fun in my opinion. Granted, it takes forever and a day for anything to happen, so you are doing everything slowly. What the fuck was going on over here? Oh. Y'all should keep moving. Just a tip. Keep moving. But, yeah, the Holy Nation in this game, they are something else, though. I got distracted off my point. And then my fiance is laughing and is also distracting me. I believe I was talking... Right, about the limb replacement thing. Which, I feel like, while there are good limbs to have in this game, and they absolutely should provide some benefits, I feel like they should also provide some downsides. Because, like, for one, a metallic limb is going to be way heavier than a typical limb. So, you know, as an example, mayhaps they provide a strength penalty. And if they don't provide a strength penalty, then they provide a massive other sort of penalty. Alright. Let's do the trade. Or make you fatigued faster. Yeah, like raise your hunger rate. Like if you can... Because there is a scouting leg that gives you such absurd bonuses to your movement speed that if you have a pair of them, you are able to not only outrun a fucking beak thing, but you're able to cover like the entirety of the map in like a day. Assuming that your athletics is high enough to like be reasonably fast for your species. And then if you just have two of those legs, it's almost like a 100% bonus? Because I think one leg is like a 44% bonus to your speed, and then a second leg is like another 44% bonus. So it's like an 88% total bonus. So then with both legs, you just... Nothing can catch you. Literally nothing. And at that point, you're just... Like, you look at that and you're like, why wouldn't everybody do that? Like, obviously, minus the fact that losing a leg really fucking hurts. This is a world in which surgery isn't really feasible, let alone having a high success rate. Well, rather, it's the other way around. Surgery doesn't have a high success/survival rate, let alone is entirely feasible. So there's a supply issue. There is the safety and cleanliness conditions of surgery, making it not precisely safe. And also there's that nasty little thing of, like, you know, having your fucking leg cut off, so the shock could kill you. So that's like a high risk. But there's gotta be at least one guy with two of those legs out there, right? There's gotta be at least one. And the dude can just fucking move across the desert. But if there isn't, we're gonna have one. And then I will let Gracia distribute that other bowl of Gohan. Then I want her to put Jiro down. Preferably not just slam him. Wait. Well, I can try to split his injury. I can splint your arms, I guess. Don't worry. Both of your arms being broken isn't going to be a problem for much longer. Okay, and then in this case... Nagalar is meant to be a ranger, if I remember the notes that I wanted to build her character as. Yes, because she wants to hunt down bandits. Because of her generic recruitment dialogue. Having a reasonably strong isn't a bad thing. But with that said, Sarah being more dexterous-based, some of the best two-handed, like, katanas are really heavy. I'm gonna have her pick up Gracia. Nagalar, you follow Sarah. We are, like, halfway between cities, and there's, like, no good place to rest, so we're gonna keep going to Katoon. Mana. I just realized this has lyrics. Pause. Get out of here. Nothing against these songs, Popsky. They bugged me a little bit. There we go. Some heartbound stuff. Alright, and go. Yeah, Sarah's able to move faster, and look how fast Mana can go. Not very. Still, 16 miles per hour while pretty well encumbered. We'll take that. How the fuck can we see the sun in the midst of all this rain? Actually, it's that weird fucking phenomenon where it's like, sky's clear, why is it raining? Like, there's only a couple of clouds in the sky, where the fuck did the rain come from? Those are weird days, man. I was looking around looking for Chin's other leg. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not there anymore. Sometimes we do some really stupid shit, man. It's like, that's weird. That doesn't play nice with my brain. Why is his other leg gone? Because it's gone. Silly. I'm not... Famous last words. I'm not terribly concerned about Mana. I'm more concerned about Ser and Ganalar. Nagalar. Because they're slower. If they run into something bad, they can, you know, get finished off, so... Remember, F1 is pause? Nope, forwards. 2 is play, double speed. We'll double speed for right now, because otherwise we're just going to be watching this at 1-time speed. I still want to have an opportunity to respond in case Mana gets into some, like, aggro something, so I can... Whoop. God damn it, not again. God damn it. Not again. Pick one of these, dude. No, you already have one. Take this one just in case. And you run that way, Ser. I hate to do this to Gracia. Drop Gracia. And fucking go. Okay, you're not outrunning them. Looks like Nagalar's gonna get away. I'm gonna have you stand your ground and fight. I will sooner have them get combat experience if they can't get away. Okay, so this is a fun mechanic. Ser still has blood. Ser's head is fine. Ser's leg is down. But Ser is unconscious. Ser took... It wasn't that 24. I think it was the 18, which is odd. But Ser took a big enough hit while also taking a hit to her limb that she just got knocked out. That can happen. Gracie's getting a lot of defense EXP. Okay, she's out. Gracie is in it. Oh no, the reason why she got knocked out is because her leg fell out from under her, so she temporarily became unconscious. Okay, both out. How's Mana doing? Anything nearby I need to worry about? Nope. Okay. Sarah's, like, under no threat, so we gotta get to Gracia first. Getting sneaky XP? I don't think we are. Nope! We're getting 90%. So we're just gonna keep sneaking. I think part of the reason why we're getting stealthy XP is because we ran from an active encounter, so the enemies are kind of keeping an eye out for her. At some point, it's going to stop. But until it stops, we're going to keep getting some. Okay, she lost nothing. Like I said, hate to do that to Gracia. Just drop her and have Sarah run. It is admittedly like, let them fucking have their way with you. Like, defend yourself if you can. We'll be back to bandage your fucking wounds. I like this idea that, like, Nagalar, told to run, hates the idea, didn't want to. All this shit was shoved into her hands and she was told to run. Well, now she has to because she has all the valuables. Look at 90%. A little concerning. How are we holding up? Anything I need to concern myself? Okay then! Fucking flesh spiders. Yeah, Sarah will actually come back to consciousness because her blood never even hit negative. What's your threshold? Okay. Gracie is in recovery coma. Unfortunate. Just so that way, like, Gracie doesn't get any worse for wear. Let's get you to hurry up. Okay, we can see Katoon. Good. I do not believe there's a robotic shop there, but I will still check. Even then, more ideally, we want to go to Flats Lagoon. Assuming that they are not prohibitively expensive. Right, make sure that you don't end up getting critical. Ha! Karma! Because I know exactly what group just went, ah! Right leg totally destroyed. Technically, yes. Because when your legs go to negative your threshold, like your entire bar, so it's like negative 100% health, then it's considered destroyed. But, I mean, basically what that means is, like, every bone in that thing is, like, in such a state of do not use that, yeah, don't even try to walk on it. That motherfucker gonna hurt. Sarah should be up in the next 15 seconds, though. It could have gone better. Gracia got a shitload of defense EXP, though. I am not gonna complain about that. You can't walk, though, so this is gonna be a problem. Alright. Slight, I do mean slight, change of plans. If there are going to be legs for sale, it's going to be here. Yeah, the mechanical shop. Welcome, new... Holy shit! No legs. Regular common trader's not going to have anything. I can't find anything at an archery shop. Okay. I technically don't need to rent a bed. Jinder will just look really sad, or Jin will just look really sad because he can't move his arms. He can crawl because he's got a leg that works, but because I need Mana to run up here, and I'm gonna have her grab Gracia. Actually, Sarah, you're conscious, and you have a working arm. I think both your arms are working. So I'll just have you do first aid on yourself. I'm gonna have Nagalar pick up Sarah. Because worst case scenario, if Nagalar needs to drop Sarah, Sarah can still move. Gracia's unconscious, so if she starts being eaten by something, there's fucking nothing I can do about that. And I don't want to be in a situation where, like, Gracie is being eaten. And, like, needs, like, some serious rescue. We'll run over here real quick, and I'm going to leave one of the bowls of Gohan. So that way when she's awake, she has something very good to eat. Gotta take these back, so that way I'm not leaving them on a corpse. She'll keep her first aid. I am gonna move her to where Sarah is, just so that way there's, like, someplace a little closer for Mana to get to. Oh yeah, no, I wasn't worried about Mana taking forever. Alright, down. Still need first... Holy shit, you still need first aid. Oh, sorry about this. Do what's left. Go. Start heading to Katoon. Mana unencumbered, I'm not worried about. I think the only thing that could outrun Mana now is a beak thing? Or a bandit. And the latter I am only slightly less worried about than a beak thing. Why did you stop moving? Keep going, please. Meanwhile... Can you even move? If all you have is one leg to move with? Because, like, both of Jin's arms are just broken, shattered. Bones are in such bad state that moving them is ill-advised, we will say. And that's putting it lightly. Missing a leg and only has the... Well, I guess, depending on how you're missing a leg, you can kind of do a weird shimmy shuffle with that nub. This is so fucked up to think about. But for the moment, get Jin to a bed. Like, in town, he's safe. I feel like if I designed this game, there's a part of me that's like, oh, just let's do a dick move thing, right? Where there are people that are ill-intended in town, and if you are not able to, like, move very well or very quickly, they will take advantage of the fact that you are crawling around and steal shit off of you, because what are you gonna do about it? Because admittedly, Kenshi is like this kind of ruthless fucking world. People are not going to be nice. They're going to think of themselves first and foremost. But, even then, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Yeah, and Gracie is the one with the med kit. So Sarah's now unconscious and is now going to go through a recovery coma. So that's fun. Additionally, we have a problem. And it's kind of a big deal of a problem because I need Mana to actually come over here. Okie doke. This journey is just not going our way. Mana should have a med. Yeah, Mana's got a couple of med kits. Because I gotta make sure that Sarah isn't gonna bleed out. That's also dangerously low, but Sarah's... The amount that's already been green and bandaged for Sarah should be enough that this isn't as big a deal. But it's still a problem. Goodbye, Gracia. Gracia, will you calm the fuck down? Stop. Okay, there we go. When we get a fucking proper guild going, we are going to have a dedicated medic, I swear to God. And they're going to be a proper non-combatant. There. So now they're both unconscious. That's just great. Okay. I'd have them travel together, but it's actually safer and faster if I don't do that. Safer, because then Mana's not going to get bogged down in case Nagalar... Why are we going that way? I saw the fucking wolves go that way. We should not be going this way. At least redirect a little. Or keep pathfinding that way. I'm going to give Mana a little bit, because I don't know how far away... Those are flesh spiders. The fuck are we doing? Head down south a ways. Carrying Sarah? Yeah, good. We're gonna go the same way, at least. That's... That's a fucking beak thing. Game, this isn't very fun. Why are you making me choose between flesh spiders and a beak thing? Where are said flesh spiders, anyway? Either they despawned or they changed course. But yeah, this is like a perfect encapsulation as to why Mana traveling separately is better. She's just faster. By leaps and bounds. Like, for some people, this is... Spotted. No, but Nagalar's gonna be in for a bad time if she keeps going that way, so I need Mana to keep going. Keep going and don't stop. Shit. Perfect time to be carrying a body. Cool, you need to drop and run. Oh no! Oh no! You need to go! Wait. Oh no, they are trying to attack you. You need to run. I think they are slightly slower. Okay, they fucked off. They decided the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. Good God, Nagalar. Jesus, I'm beginning to think your name ain't nasty because of the knob, but because you have nasty luck. Like, Christ, man. Alright. Fucking Carisair 2, Electric Boogaloo. Meanwhile, Mana's almost fucking there. Jin, you made it into the... Alright. Go upstairs. Dude, this just looks sad. Somebody help my man! Good thing that this is a ramp and not, like, stairs proper. Though I feel like, depending, like, stairs might be easier to get up than a ramp. Jesus. The time it took to get Gracia here, she almost recovered stomach-wise. I'm gonna make a good tank. I also just realized, in the time it took me to pick up Gracia and also save Nagalar, I could have recovered the sake and shit. Because I gave it to them because I was going to have Mana go to Flats Lagoon shortly after this. Man, how plans just quickly have to change. Jin, yep, the stairs. You made it up the stairs. Go rent a bed. You've earned it. 100 cats, that's worth it, I'd say. Cats are about to be up. Say it isn't so, but thank you, bot. Alright. Jin and Gracia are safely here. We're going to intercept Nagalar. So I can grab Sair, get her to Katoon, and then we'll finally take Jin to Flats Lagoon, where I know they sell legs. With 10 seconds until ad break. I'll wait for it to hit 0 seconds, and then we'll pause. Pause! Alright. let's take a break. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with a little bit more, I say a little bit, but with some more Kenshi. I'll see you guys in a bit. I come back to a fucking Sans boss fight. The hell? I'm also being harried by the cat already. The cat wishes to be fed. The cat has an hour and 30 minutes before feeding time. This cat, I swear. Hang on. Oh. I'm gonna say refilling my liquid consumption. The inclusion of Bone Trousel in this song makes me more think that, like, this is the super secret, like, Papyrus boss fight when Papyrus isn't just fucking around. Because secretly, Papyrus is like an actual badass. He's just too nice. Okay, Gracia's fine. I'm gonna let her recuperate in the bed. God damn, Popsky can really write some fucking music. Like, if I were more financially flush... this seems like the first thing the base will need. A medical ward. I mean, that's called a bed, but fair. Mood. But, like, actually, this game is, like, very simplistic when it comes to things like that. Oh, shit! Nope, I am not bringing that heat. Question, when was the last autosave? Okay. That looks a little silly, but... Sarah? Sarah, could you please stop? I guess that's A-posing. Sarah, could you please stop A-posing? Yeah, no, I see the beak thing. Funk. Yeah, this game doesn't like doing loads mid-game like that. But, yeah. Fuck, that's an elder beak thing, too. See this? You see the fact that it can run up to 58 miles per hour? One, not feasible. I would absolutely nerf that shit. So that way it maybe runs up to, like, 30. But also buff the dogs so they can also run up to 30. But two... The fuck you mean? Like, you just aren't outrunning that thing, period. But, yeah, no. That's like, that's for a Monster Hunter playthrough, I feel like. Big things are such a goddamn problem. But yeah, the second that I saw that, like, I got one shot in the chest, and it was down to, like, negative 40 something, I'm like, I can't save mana, because attempting to save mana from a beak thing, that's just game over. And that's why this is not an Iron Man playthrough, because that is unfun as fuck. Oh, that looks... that looks hilariously stupid. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. They're making decent progress. That Boneyard Wolf is actually tanking those. Oh, well, still tanking them pretty well. Okay, see, this is where this is funny. Mana can outrun that even though she's very much encumbered. Also, I really do feel like a lot of the animals would just be a lot Why did you stop? Keep going! I'm just invested watching this from afar all up, and nothing else is attacking it. Cool. Technically, it should be fine, because now it just has a shitload of food. But how or why this thing is not, like, the only goddamn thing living on this, like, planet is beyond me. Like, how is it not eaten itself into extinction, basically? Like, it is so fucking powerful. And so ungodly, like, fast. It is an apex predator. Like, it really should be that there's something as to why they're not extinct. Song, the fucking vibe. Which one is it? Bleepin' Blooper. This is by Electro Bear. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, that's sufficiently far enough away that should not aggro. But yeah, no, everything there, anything that's lootable, that's yours, bud. Have fun. I am not going anywhere near you. Like, the shittiest part about beak things is that they're just not really practical to take on, either. Like, you can't one-on-one them like you can a wolf, or really many of the creatures in this game if you have sufficient stats. And even then, like, the size and power of the group that you need for that is fucking crazy absurd. Izumi was, like, the child, like, scientist. Well, Jin has use of his left arm. Almost use of his right arm. Alright. We're gonna checkpoint at Morn, and then we're gonna head to Flats Lagoon. And with Nagalar being as lacking in stats as she is, for the moment, I'm just gonna have her chill here while I review some of my, like... Let's do business. What you got? 9,599. Okay, so you're not able to buy all of it. Needs to have you take the rotten meat off my hands. Open M for map as if it would tell me anything about this place. sell you my last bottle of sake. Alright, so one of those bottles of sake ultimately ended up buying me the 2 Gohan. So, it wasn't as much of a profit as it could have been. I'm going to get Nagalar equipped with a crossbow. Probably going to end up being another ranger, just because those are usable for people that are untrained. Alright. That is a shoddy ranger. I think. Do you have like a standard? Yeah, you have a standard one. Shoddy one's fine. They're just not as good. A couple rigs. Okay. That cost me 1 bottle of sake. Okay, 1 low-level ranger running between towns is danger. Especially without any medical supplies. We need to restock on those. Could also do well to get, like, another backpack at some point. Sell all this. Nope. Did you see it? Right there. I love how it shows the bed. Okay, Sarah's back up. Gracia's doing well. I just want to make sure that we're stocked back up. I don't mind Gracia being something... Well, not even a combat medic. But yeah, the group now can easily make the run back and forth. Just need to wait for a restock, and that is easier said than done. So what might happen... It's an empty ruin. I think that means, yeah, there's nothing there, if I remember rightly. There's a whole lot of nothing down in the bone fields that we don't know of. While Mana's doing this, and while we're waiting for a restock on sake, because right now it's kind of our only trade, is to go down from the swamps to Katoon to sell sake. We might explore the boneyard a little bit and see if there's anything that we can, you know, loot, ransack, maybe do a little violence. I would get Nagalar to do some scouting, but it's 22. We're up to 18 miles an hour. That outruns most Yagos. It's just very risky to have one person run around like that. Now we're at -3. Now we're running at 18. Jin? Jin, you good? Jin, my man, your head doing okay there? A little weird. I mean, alternatively, this would be faster if, like... Oh, right. Also, one benefit of doing all the side quests in Time Stranger, you get all the backup for the final battle. Ooh. That's fun. Probably one of those true ending things. Technically a spoiler. Technically. Gotta slap your wrist for that one. Okay, Gracie's just done sleeping. Sarah almost has use of her right leg again. Here we are in Morn. Would be a good time to check out and see their prices, see if there's anything that could be worth trading. Although it is the middle of the night, that makes it a little hard. What I'm gonna... Oh, right. Kind of hard for them to have the electricity. Rentable private. Can you not use a chair if you don't have both legs? Bullshit! You'd be able to use a chair. That's so dumb. It's programmed. No doubt. Let's see what we can learn. Yeah, this is a general supplier. Any major standouts? No. Okay. Right. Let's take a moment. Let's see. This is an Electro Bear song. The Morn Barman is part of the Trade Ninja faction. Looks like. Gotta get rid of the Slave Trader section because they're technically going to be a sub-faction of the United Cities. We're going to change swamps to swampers. That's going to be top of our list because we are affiliated with them. We were born there, basically. I mean, our random starting location was there, but potato, potato. So then... I'm not crazy. That is, like, your faction. Yeah, Trade Ninjas. It says it right there. Okay, so we have building material 90% at 97 cats. They're buying water at 112%. Though that's admittedly only 56 cats. Copper alloy plates selling. $560. I can get a marginal profit if I bought them here and then sold them to Katoon. But like it's very small. Rum, $558.99. We have iron plates, 96.130. Said 130, right? Yes. Books! I have no idea where I got these at this point. 269.89. I feel like everywhere should be like trading those at a slight premium because they're supposed to be hard to come by. Get the fuel here in a minute. Skeleton repair kits, 107%. Like 4,000 something. Yeah, 4,673. Copper, 95%, 172. Blood rum. One. I actually haven't seen that. So, blood rum. 167. Alright, 1673. Helps to be accurate. Fuel, 104. 108. Green fruit, 111. Though it's only 44 cats. Gears, 153.94. Grog. 100%, 631. Like, minusculely above MSRP. I misspelled minuscule. Well, I was attempting to spell minusculely, though it doesn't seem like minusculely is a word. I mean, I could probably take a risk on the blood rum. Because that's a new one. Rum is a fun one, and I think it's sold. Although if it's sold... It's not really sold. From, like, the swamps. Or by swampers, really. Right, and I put hashish because it's kind of like the big thing that you can buy there. I'm willing to try the rum. And by try the rum, I mean... see if I can't find a buyer. I'll take a small risk on the blood rum. Also take the grog, since you're just selling it at price. We're just alcohol traders at this point. Like, the ideal thing is we buy low, sell high. What I should do... I should take some time and, like, organize these into, like, tables. Because right now, if I were to show you what this looks like in Logsec, it's basically like each line of text, or each line has text, the name of the thing. If it has a special denominator because of the faction buying price, like negative 25%, then it has that. That has, like, the actual total value difference from its main price, and then followed by its actual how much it is. Like, I should table this and do it in, like, a slightly different way, where it's like, the material, this is how much this place is buying it for, this is what this percentage is from its primary price, and this is its special modifier. Like, do it in that order. Because United Cities will buy sake at plus 50%, and like that's why it's their number one, because that's the main import for them. But nothing's sticking out here, and that's probably because they don't have a main export here in Morn. Also F4. Important. I want that extra space there in case there's any, like, anything special, such as Swampers sell Gohan and buy Gohan at really reduced prices, but will buy bread at an increased price. And sell it for an increased price if they have it on hand. Okay. So we got alcohol. I am gonna leave gin here. And I'm gonna head over to the Flats Lagoon. Just be slightly faster and get that bonus athletics experience for not being encumbered. I wish I could put him in a fucking chair. But apparently, this game hates cripples. I jest when I say that, because I'm sure the developer didn't think to do that. And, like, I'm giving him a good faith, like, benefit of the doubt on that one. Probably just some overlooked interaction that should have been coded in. Yeah, blinding myself because I keep opening my thing about what's it. Homst! Oh. Dope streaming! Wahey! Dope also has 3,000 followers. Fucking GZ, man. Congrats. I say man. They are a she, they. Alright, we're in the Flats Lagoon. Very pretty sky. Though not as pretty as the modded one that I had before. Much as, like, I've been on and off with this little thing, I'm feeling much better about doing this with as few mods as I've got running. Because, again, like, what are the... I can technically open that up, I think. Yeah. Yeah, flavor text plus, transparent map icons. Like, we're doing just some very mild metal framework instead of, like, the grid one that'll show up. Mood shadows, mood weather, mood lighting, night vision. So that way, you know, this thing looks distant towns, some performance-related stuff. Make it so the fog doesn't do that. Talk of Kenshi, so, and then additional names. Wander set seed. Oh yeah, this was a combat fix to make it so people that are really fucking deadly with, or not, like, somewhat deadly wielding their two-handed weapons suddenly become gods when they are, like, forced to drop their two-handed weapon and that was their only weapon. Pathfinding fix, idle farmers, X flavor plus sensible slavers, splints. I forget what the splints thing is. Chart guards get food so they don't just fucking starve. Some texturing. Oh yeah, and then I explicitly put on the recruitment size mod, more names. Like, relatively speaking, this practically unmodded, minus a handful of fixes. But sensible nutrition was a big one. Because even in base game, I fucking hated it how it's like, why am I paying like 300 cats for bread when a dust sandwich or the 176 cats is just way fucking better. And there's no in-game punishment for eating something that, you know, Dust Witch is this awful, god-awful thing to eat because it's literally like jellied cactus between 2 slices of bread. But it's nutritionally way fucking better for you. So, of course, like, that's the only fucking thing I ever made or had. Like, make it make sense, developer. So then the cat pricing for nutrition actually makes more sense, comparatively. While I'm sure realism would not be super duper great, I like the idea of taking it so, like, ones across the board are, like, average untrained ability of something. Why are we going that way? It's like, one strength is, like, average human strength. Whatever that might look like for that character or whatever. So, and like toughness 1 is like average person toughness. So if you have 100 toughness, like, well, it has to, it would have to, a realism mod. Like 100 toughness means that you can, like, take a cut across the neck, and instead of, like, all your blood spraying out everywhere, like, you are able to remain calm and tense your muscles in just the right way to where it's bleeding, but you could survive, feasibly. And it's, like, the most unrealistic expectation there. And that way, like, and then it would change so that way, like, you see, like, a fucking beak thing and, like, have all of its stats here rebalanced for such a system, and suddenly it has, like, toughness 100, strength 100, and it's like, oh my god. Because it's meant to be, like, something that you yourself are not going to be able to win very easily against. Because it is meant to be superhuman in terms of what it can do. That should be what 100 across the board is. Like, you are superhuman. But not like Superman superhuman, just like 100 strength, you could world record, you could break a few world records if you really tried with, like, weightlifting and shit. 100 athletics. You're faster than Usain Bolt. Or whoever is, like, the fastest track person. But of course, athletics 100 should also mean that, like, yeah, you could go faster than Usain Bolt, or you're just a really fucking good marathon runner. You sell legs. This is where you sell legs, because that's the limb shop. A new buyer, welcome. I need a leg. You clearly have 2. No, not for me. Okay, so it's a 31%. But there are masterworks that are way better than that. Because I would like that one. These are all specialist grade that actually is slightly outside of my budget. There are other places I can get legs. Kendra needs a leg, so I might have a peg leg for a bit. Oh, that is a hut that is for sale. Headgear, armor. Man's hungry. Eat 3,000 cats. You are starving, my man. But, fine, Woznier. Another Greenlander. There's generic as they come. Dude's starving. What should I name this guy? I'm gonna go with Thomas. He's gonna be my rogue. Congratulations, Mr. Starving Man. You are gonna be a rogue. Not gonna go for, like, dwarfy. I think it's always got, like, a naturally, like, smaller frame. He's not like tall and lanky. He's like a little short. Face, head should be scaled a little better. Bot. Eyes look a little freaky, but that's to me anyway. Bury that chin. It's even called elfish. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Do you have any food on hand? No. And this man some food. I didn't change his face at all, or his face type. The bloodshot eyes are fine. Of course it's intermission. I'll have to take notes on all this too. Let's take a break. I will take some notes on this while I'm on break. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with a more Kenshi. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I didn't get as far as I would have liked to as far as writing this down. But we're back. I got down to here. Standard first aid kit. Oh, spun kit is 412. 8%. That water? That's a water jug for 100%. Tools, they're buying it at, Jesus, 85% 206. And then a basic first aid kit, 101, 151. I'm getting migraine here soon. Advanced split kits, 545 at 88%. But noteworthy, they have sake. And while I'd be buying at 109%, the... Oh, wait, no. There it is. Because, yeah, notably, like, buying it from the Swampers is only at, like, 1,056 cats. 82%. Whereas buying it here is 1,396 cats. But I could still make a profit. $1,760. How much did I buy that blood rum? Got it from Morn. At 1676, so like 100 cats profit. We'll see if I can get it for better. Separate it like this. Blood rum. Appreciate it if I wasn't fucking 176103. I will gladly buy that sake off your hands. Some, anyway. So I can go turn around and sell that to Katoon. Oh, right. I was also looking to buy food. For my starving friend here. By starving friend, I mean newest recruit. Give him a food cube. I'm gonna take a loaf of bread. Thomas, my thief. Oh, well, I see how it is. Here. Fucking bastard. The other thing I want to triple check was in here. Because this business is open at night. The other one is armor and headgear. Or the other two, rather. Ah, that might be a problem. Cactus Rum I bought at 99%. We still need a leg. Much as, like, this is a little under overkill? Funny way of saying that, because it's... Oh, is it even the right leg? No. Which is silly, because for the economy leg it shouldn't matter. But apparently it does. Because we need a left leg, and the only left legs he's got are scout legs, and I don't have 14,000 cats. Though that would be funny. Because that means Jin is now suddenly the fastest person in the group. So, yeah, I didn't even have the right fucking leg. Glad I didn't buy him. Okay, also to note. Sold here at the Flats Lagoon, we have... Advanced First Aid Kit. Going for 109,576. We know. Engineering research for 8,000 cats. At 100%. Frankly, I will... That's one of those specialties. Ancient Science book for 5,000. And then regular book at 91%. 75. Okay. Because the books are like... That's something you can look into selling and stuff. The engineering research in the ancient science book, less so. That's more so, like, noted for buying. They're also called tech hunters, so... Bring tech to them. Yeah, no. Hope wine. Like, god damn it. Wrong leg. Mildly complicates things. Just gonna put Thomas in here real quick. Starving. Aspire to make reoccurring character Thomas the Rogue. This will be a sneaky thief guy. Yeah, it should be his big thing. Yeah, he should work as a crossbow smith. There's more dexterous, more fingers, that requires more delicate handling of parts and stuff. So that'll be his primary purpose. Guarding or defending base. Turrets. So Thomas is going to be our third range character, so that's 3 melees, 1 tank, 1... The fuck are you doing? Look at Mana, Monk. 1 two-handy DPS. 3 rangers. So I need yet another crossbow. Okay, with how this stands right now... I'll check the other bar for more supplies to write down, but that should be it, because the other... Yeah, because that's a crossbow store. One of these is headgear, the other one's body armor. The 4 more. I wish I could afford that. Okay, anything else in this bar? I actually don't know in this playthrough where else we can get limbs. I know meta-wise where we can get limbs. Are any of them on my map? Okay, yes. That would also be shared as far as information, so... I need somebody to run and get Jin a leg. So that way station can possibly have a leg? But we basically need, like, a hive. A hive will sell parts. Like, pretty much guaranteed. Kind of determining a road route. So mana from here. Okay. That's going to be Mana's route. She's going to take the road from the Flats Lagoon through the swamps, past Squin, up there. I'm going to make Mana do it because she's obviously the fastest. Now that we know where else we can get some sake to help trade, it's from Flats Lagoon, stop by Morn to Katoon, and then Shark as well. That's basically like a small business. I will have Mana keep the other bits of alcohol, but I'm going to have her give the sake to Thomas, and Thomas is going to be entrusted to go to Morn, pick up gin, go to Katoon, sell the sake, and then go from there. I also need to write in the log really quick. That Thomas was recruited in the Flats Lagoon. Alright. Right. Here you go. That is your responsibility now, sir. You are now going to head to Morn. Hopefully not find any trouble. Mana. See that road checkpoints right either in the Scorch or outside of it. So I'm afraid of being in there. We're going to go this way. We're going to stop before we hit into the border. Off they go. Sarah needs a bit more time for her leg, which is clipping through the bed. There's probably a hole there, and Sarah just feels comfortable doing that. Nagalar is fully healed. Gracie is basically fully healed, and Sarah's getting there. Right now, without funding until Thomas sells the sake into Katoon, we just don't have the ability to trade a little bit more sake. So it's going to be a little bit of running. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. I'm going to let this play for a little bit unattended. I will be right back. I just need to use the bathroom. I left, Mana was swimming. I come back, Mana's still swimming. Riveting. Alright. Thomas is not dead either. Those are traders. Okay, but hold on. are hive traders. They do not have anything that we want. They are buying this at the exact same rate, I think. Bought it at. Yep, no deal. Yeah, you know, Hive, where are you going? I'm going to mourn. Fuck off. I went to you first. Another notification. Poll. Okay, Mana made it to the first checkpoint. Is it safe enough to wander through this little section? The final boss down, the final side quest opens. As it is wont to do. Find out if it's safe. Ooh. I'm going to declare that not safe. Then we're just going to cut across here. Better to go across now in the daytime when that's happening than at night when there are a bunch of zombie bots. Still going. He's only got 10 nutrition left, but that food cube should last him. Because he ate it for 50. Okay, we're in the bone fields. Sarah's on her feet. Alright. Who of you is the slowest? I have answered that question. Alright, Gracia, you're going to lead an expedition out. Are you gonna follow or what? Exploratory expedition with them. Get to the other side. For the most part, going to travel along the road. You are still swimming out of Flats Lagoon. Had to see the swimming skills. Got a hankering for some dried gristle flaps right now. Tasty. This area coming up is the burning forest. We're just gonna cut right through. God, that bridge has to be fucking ancient. Oh my god, you know who Thomas looks like? Fucking House. He looks like House. I did not do that intentionally. That's funny to me. Yeah, the reason I'm following the roads is because if I were to, like, just right-click over on, like, a high village, like, yes, as the crow flies, that would be the shortest distance, but my character is still going to try to pathfind there, and who knows what sort of bullshit that they could run into doing that, and I would rather that they not. We are burning forest. The fuck? Do I look like Proton John? This is just really weird to have on the playlist. Oh no! I cleared the playlist! 1 second. I broke it. I broke it. I ruined everything. There we go. Meant to clear the song. There we go. It's just weird to me when I have, like... I have that stuff in my, like, stream playlist. Like, wait a minute. Okay, I could technically grab that stuff and sell it. It's not gonna sell for, like, anything, but I could do that. I mean, you got books, but that's about all you got. That's handy. Crawling. Yeah, that is perfect. There's a swamp village that we're missing. I don't have the money to buy it, but... I'm being pestered by a cat to feed her. She does only have 4 minutes until I normally feed her. Okay, Mana's just been idling here. We're about to be in swamp territory, which by that point I would just beeline it to this well, actually, yeah, I may as well just beeline it to that section of map. Rallied. Okay, let's take a sweep. Kind of cut through this section of the map. I want to be particularly careful about doing that, because bad things could happen. Especially in the bone fields. The big thing we want to do with Gracia and present company is find ruins so that we can loot ruins and we can take our spoils back to town and sell our spoils. I'm taking a look. Because the thing with the bone fields is that there are a lot of peak things out here. Or uses gear. That too. Especially if it's like of decent-ish quality. Oh, you see that? That's a Leviathan over there. Believe it or not, not terribly, you know, not a threat. Provided that you're in groups of, like, 3 or less. You're in a... What the fuck happened? Fucking flesh biters. Okay, Gracia, you run off. Sarah, you keep going. Nagalar, you go that way. Everybody run! I'm not worried about them being devoured by these things, but like... Yeah, that's a bit of an unintended consequence right there. Gracia's got a fucked up leg and is still running faster than these things. Because her leg got bitten even. Yeah, they stopped. They got separated, but that's okay. I would rather something bad happen to them. Than Thomas right now. I kind of like this idea that Thomas just showed up. Mana probably gave Thomas instructions. Find the guy without a left leg over here in Morn. Ask him if his name is Jin. Because when he says yes, you're going to explain that I sent you. And you're going to pick him up and you're going to take him to Katoon, which is here. And Jin is probably just like, What the fuck is this guy? He just randomly asked if I'm Jin. I said yes. He picks me up and now we're going. Like, obviously, in truth, like, if Jin didn't trust the guy remotely... Are you... You shouldn't be slower than Sarah. Slightly slower. But yeah, the group got separated because of the fucking skin spiders. Oh, that's a herd of beak things. Bone fields are great because it's just wide open spaces to build a base. And then I remember, oh yeah, beak things. Don't fucking settle in the goddamn, like, bone fields, man. This place is a goddamn disaster. I also hate seeing those skeletons because it's like, what the fuck was alive to make a skeleton that big? And then you see the leviathans, you're like, probably a leviathan. There's Katoon. Shit. That is a bunch of bone dogs. They are thankfully not running in the same direction as me. So probably just keep going. Mana, are you idle? Nope. Sarah's aimless. Gracie is still moving towards them. Back to it. Like, Mana's the one I'm not worried about. If Mana finds trouble, Mana should be fast enough to just get away from it. Especially with where she's at presently. That's just a gorilla bandit. Yeah, no, good call. Good call. Go that way. Oh, what fucking nest is over there? Technically the start of the high bone fields. Oh, shit. If we luck out... We did not luck out. Rather not lose somebody like that. When was this? Right as it started. Cool. Might still run into the fucking flesh spiders again. Won't that be fun? Flesh spiders, skin spiders. Same difference. Remember, save early and often. just don't like the path that those beak things are taking. That's all. Yeah, let's try this again. Should be far enough now. Oops. Huh. Huh. No issue with skin spiders this time. Okay, now I'm being meowed at by a cat. Ad break's almost here and then I'll feed you. I know. But that's how it's gonna be. Outside of swimming to here, because I know there's something on that island, but that's meta. The one-time swimming is actually going to have a fucking use, and that's saving time. And I really don't want to do that there, because there's a bounty over there, technically. And I need a really good and established adventurers guild before I even try it. It is far from a good idea right now. And if I did get that bounty, and I did clear that area out, that is actually a fantastic place to set up a base. Once, of course, everything over there is done and dealt with. It's a herd of beak things! Like, there are so many of these fucking things. I have to assume, right, that it is the, what the fuck is that thing? Yeah, I recall. Called. I think they're shrikes or something. Where are they? They're like the big red quadrupeds. But they're not like the hand spider. Because I remember fleeches, and that's definitely not what they're called. And the hand spiders are paramites. And of Creatures of Oddworld, paramites were among my favorites. Goodbye, Lone Wolf. Hey, self, don't go in the giant ribcage. The giant ribcage is a trap. Okay, y'all made it to your destination. Nothing out here but clear water. Gonna kind of comb the coastline. Oh, hey, look, a Leviathan. So yeah, I don't know how the fuck something so big just exists. Ad break. Fuck. All right, get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you could be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with a more Kenshi. I'll see you guys in a bit. That's not what I fucking pressed. All right, I'm back.
fuck's sake. I'm still streaming. Hmm? Yep.
I'm back. fiance came back and I didn't appropriately read that they needed help bringing stuff in, so that's for the sudden, unexplained delay. Because I didn't inform myself properly. Okay. Whew. Ugh. Oh, now what? I'm just not gonna pay attention to that. Y'all shouldn't stop, though. Keep running, you crazy kids. What? Oh my fucking god, I just am not gonna catch a break, huh? The issue is that neither of these guys have a fucking first aid kit. Why am I not able to catch a goddamn break in this game? Mana's under attack now. By a ninja. Why? I really don't think this is the time to stop. Go to Squin. Where'd this autosave happen? I would seriously like to know where the fuck these beak things came from. Because aside from the beak thing nest over there... Well, that's not good. Are we really going to be in RNG hell for a minute? Because it really does seem like I'm going to be in RNG hell for a minute. Yeah, Swamp Raptor. Yeah, Swamp Raptor nest, so I'm not really worried about Mana being in any immediate danger. Game just wants to see me fucking suffer. I'm just throwing all sorts of bullshit at me at the moment. Actual shenanigans. Yeah, again, do not stop running. Again, something or someone is trying to attack me. Again, it is a lone red saber. Also, again, I'm not worried about said red saber. Because Mana can just outrun the dummy. Fucking quick save here, man. I saw a... So, YouTube watching habits alert. I watched a Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team Kaizo video from Captain Kid. Are you shitting me, guys? Actually eat my dick. Anyway, so I was following this video from Captain Kid. Not that Captain Kid, but like the guy who's got a Squirtle for an avatar. And I must confess, it has made me want to play through fucking Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again. Now, I played Red Rescue Team. I wouldn't mind having Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Deluxe for like Nintendo Switch. I'm broke as fuck, so I'm not able to afford it. But like Red Rescue Team was kind of the only Mystery Dungeon game I played, so now I'm over here like there were more after that I never played. I just need to, you know, get a hold of them and play them. So, I will find my methods. That said, note that, like, DS games can be prohibitively expensive, and I'm pretty sure that the Mystery Dungeon games are prohibitively expensive, because they were good and popular. But, suffice to say, I would like to look into acquiring them. And playing them, if not just outright replaying through, like, Red Rescue Team. Because I am having that bout of nostalgia as a consequence of this. Okay, game, are you done spawning bullshit near me that I am not able to handle? At this point, Thomas is close enough to the settlement that I don't think we'll have any further issues, knock on wood. I just want Jin to be closer to home, basically. That is a camp. Sort of camp. Ah! Hey, Dust Bandit Camp. No. Wait, shit, really? That worked? Game? You are actually pulling my leg right now. Game is being a fucking prick. Like, they didn't just wander in. That was very clearly spawned in right there. Yeah, you knock that bullshit off. Load in, the game decides to fucking put a fucking Elder Beak thing right to my flank. Spawns in this game need to be fucking fixed, man. I say as if the game is being actively developed. It's not. Very sadly, it is not. Those skin spiders are toast, and we are going to go for a swim. I am now beginning to see the error of my ways in trying to scout the fucking bone fields. Place is nonsensical levels of dangerous. That's it. Game needs to be more fucking fair and not just spawn beak things right on top of you. Like, sure, have some spawners or spawn locations. I'd love to join your live streams whenever you're streaming. Add me on Discord. That's not how this fucking works, bud. Fucking bot-ass piece of shit. That's not how this works. There's a follow button, my guy. Would you like to see when I'm streaming? Then, by all means, folks, please click on that follow button. It will tell you when I'm going live. If you would like to know more information, you can type !Discord in the chat to pull up Discord messages. That bot's not going to be able to do it because I banned him. Because there, you'll be able to join my Discord server, where you won't miss the notifications because my bot literally adds everyone to do it. And at that point, and I would know, I have a muted channel that adds everyone when this person's streaming. Like, there is no way to miss an add everyone notification. What's up, baby?
Crashing out a little bit.
Me? Yeah. Crashing out at a bot.
Fair.
Crashing out at a bot that's like, hey, I'd like to join your live streams whenever you're streaming. Add me. Not how this works. It's not how any of this works. I still feel bad about missing your message, babe.
Oh, you're fine. I have my noise canceling headphones on and I hear you and I'm like, slow turn.
No, this one. But yeah, also me crashing out.
That's why I came over.
Yeah. Well, I'm also crashing out the game a little bit, but
Fair.
game's just being mean with how it's literally spawning at fucking beat things. Fuck those things. Like those. Spawning these motherfuckers everywhere. They leave the room. They're like, oh, okay, babe. Go to the water. It's the only safe place. Poseidon, please spare my soul. Thomas has successfully delivered a djinn here. I've now realized how dangerous it is to try to scout out there. Mana's in vain. Mana's in vain. This trip I'm not going to record anything. Human horn. Oh, right. Actually, your cat's mostly restocked. Oh, it's a plastic surgeon. Show me what you've got. 6,000 cats to play with. Show me the goods. Hey, look at this. So the reason I'm reluctant to go here is all they have are, peg legs. Need a left leg, right? Yes. I'm gonna buy standard quality left-hand peg leg. Ooh. Interesting. Like I said, I'm not gonna record it right now, but I do want to check and see anyway. A shek! Yes. Always have an eclectic sorting of things. Ooh. Now, they're buying wheat straw at a premium? That's weird. So buying iron plates, robotics components are a whole other beast. Holy hell, they're selling books for cheap. That's fascinating that they're buying standard first aid kits here at 120% rate. These Lantern of Radiances, which are really just helpful to, like, light up the dark. Rice weed for 76%. I think that's even cheaper than the swamps. Yeah, the only big thing outside of, like, trying to rob them blind yeah, those are the only two kinds of shops here. So now we got a peg leg for Jin. It's not much, but it beats being a cripple. Minus 50% on athletics is awful, but it's minus 50% on treated athletics. It doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't mean that Jindra just moves that slowly now. Keep going. This is like unironically our one way to outrun them. They even swim really fucking fast. Don't go to the land. Dude, the dev is a ginormous dick for this. Planning on going to the island, but I guess now I am. It says they're swimming at 5 miles an hour. I don't believe the game. So surely at some point it'll get so deep that they shouldn't be able to walk on it. That's my hope. Gonna pause really quick. I am just knocking everything off from back behind my desk. They're gonna be swimming for a while. hang out with Jin for the time being. Again, I'm not worried about mana. Y'all gonna give up yet? They are resetting an awful lot. Protect the close allies. But we're not even attacking you, you motherfucker. I mean, the distance on the gap isn't getting any smaller. My mouth itches in the middle of the ocean. What a time for that to itch. Okay, they finally fucked off. It only took me swimming to the middle of nowhere. Mana's under attack. By what, pray tell? That's a horrible idea. I'll stop attacking when I paused. Alright. I was gonna have Mana turn around to fist fight the dog, but then the dog's like, eh, fuck this. I suppose if nothing else, get everyone out of the water. And this is probably where we'll wrap up. God, me and wanting to scout. There might still be something discoverable, but like... I don't know where. The hell? Alright. That's where Gracia is. Well, Gracia and small company. Thomas is now getting hungry. Now, keeping that edge sharp? Asks the hiver to the crippled Jin. You never know what trouble might come knocking. Like, a little rude there, bud. Okay, go for that hard. Alright, that's the hard save. Folks, thank you very much for sticking around to the end of the stream. Your time is one of your most valuable resources, and I appreciate you spending even a minute of it here. Gives me folks to talk to, ramble at, talk about things that I think are neat, i.e. wanting to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon again, among many, many other things. Whomst the heck is streaming? I also gotta do some recording tonight, because I set myself a deadline by the end of this week to have... I think I want the video done by the end of this week, but considering that that is no longer realistic based on the amount of time that I have left, it's now to just finish recording on Dark Souls Shield Run only. It's outward. Oh no. I ask because everybody else is fucking playing Pokemon Legends EA. Get the Joker. And Dan the Enigma, though he's working on speedrun. And Barry. And a streamer I follow named Lunar Bunny. And Z6. Or ZYZX underscore. Let's say he's playing the trolley solution. Gigolian's playing Hades too. Oh, there's Dove. Raid Dove. They're playing Final Fantasy Tactics. The enhanced version. So it's got voice acting and shit. Anyway, folks, please remember you're always welcome here at Mona's Potion. And I'll see you next time.